Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the PIEA Week 6 game versus Garnet Valley and CB South, going at it head-to-head in the Elite Division for... My gosh, this is a game that's going to be really important for standings. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not something that either team are going to go out early on, but looking like we're already having a pause. Alrighty. I don't totally know what's happening immediately here, but I mean, you know what they say, it's a classic GVHS moment. You're losing at the last second, you do have to dislike it, but I mean, you know, they just don't know how to set up the games yet. That is okay. You know, Butters, he's not the smartest tool in the shed, but you know, that's right. We don't need anything from him. We just need him to put that in correctly next time, and we are going to be on our way immediately. Going into Lisheng Tower, I have to give an advantage to Garnet Valley. They play this a lot. And honestly, I think that this is going to definitely be a map that really can favor them. And honestly, you know, they are the underdogs coming into this match. And I think that if they're able to win this, that could definitely put them higher up in the standings than they are currently going towards. Now, looking at this, I mean, I just kind of think, you know, both teams looking good. And I really want to see a lot of, like, I want to see some brawl come out, maybe some dive. I know that CB South is probably the best dive team in the entire league right now, based on a fantastic Tracer player and great Ana Lucio one trick. I mean, there's so much value that they can get out of this matchup, and honestly, I think that Garnet Valley really does have to change some things if they would like. I mean, you know, there's a lot of things you can do. I think that, you know, a lot of the players on both teams have a little bit of weaknesses that can definitely be exploited, as we saw in the Garnet Valley match versus Pine Grove, and as well as when CB South was running it down against Penn Manor. It really did expose some weaknesses that I think if Garnet Valley really looks at that, they're going to be able to potentially take advantage and maybe take the map off of them. But that is something that really is just, you know, you need to see it first if you want it to happen. And I think that as of now, it's not very likely that Garnet Valley is going to be able to make it happen. Obviously, they've been looking good ever since their win against Lampeter, and I think that was really what they need to really jumpstart that momentum that they had lost over their loss to a team like Pine Grove, who was not doing as well as you would like to in the standings. But as of now, you know, both teams really do need to bring it back here. And I mean, I don't know, I guess I'd really like to see a bit of a... I want to see this go to the 3-map thing on Lisheng. I'd really think that that's going to help them, but I think that there's just a lot more that you need to do than just get the win here. Another big thing that you're really going to want to look at is you're always going to want to always have that tank in the front line, and I think that a team like Garnet Valley does a good job of it. A problem that they have is just their DPS just aren't able to really capitalize on that, especially when they're running that Reaper. The Reaper pick just doesn't work against it, and I think that that's a problem that they really do need to change if they want to make plays going into this map. Now, looking at some different things that is happening, I mean, I don't know. I feel like both teams really could make some changes, and I don't know. I want to see a really... I want to see aggression. I want to see aggression from both sides. I like the idea of potentially going with the Diva Winston that we do see Garnet Valley running quite often. I think Central Buck South has a decent enough composition and just changes that they can make where they can really run anything and it'll work pretty well. I don't know though. I mean, looking at all the different outlooks that you could have on this match, I think one of the main things you really do have to think about it is just being able to capitalize on all the aggression being thrown at you and then just like forcing out some changes. Going into this, I think with the substitute being added on the side of Garnet Valley, a Obviously, you know, there's not a lot that it can be done about, but I just don't think that duct tape can really perform to the same level as we do seeing other players play it. And I think that that's really going to be what's going to cause this to very much go inside of CB South. It doesn't seem like we're going to be getting the map change here, switching from Lijiang to Antarctic Peninsula, which I don't totally understand what's happening here. Maybe that's just a false thing, but I would like to potentially see that change if this is Garnet Valley's map book. I think that they played a lot better there, so I don't know. I think that it does seem like both teams are planning on getting into this pretty soon. It just isn't looking great. You know, there's going to be a little bit of a challenge from both sides to really make that win happen here, and I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of different things you can run. I think I'd have to give this entire match to CB South going in a 2-0 fashion, because I just don't see Garnet Valley really showing up here, especially when they do have a substitute for one of their better players. And I think that that's going to be a little bit of a problem. You know, without Cheeto here, it's going to be very difficult. You're not going to have that very good main support player that can really make fights happen in the favor of Garnet Valley just by utilizing that utility and making different plays. But right now, you know, it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how both teams can capitalize on here. Going forward, I mean, like, it's just not gonna be great. I think that Garnet Valley really does need to make some changes, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen, going into map 1 finally. After Butters has completely thrown this entire thing with terrible coordination with his team and unable to really get this game going. Until now, we are finally going into this, and I don't even know. Looks like we're going to be seeing these hero picks coming in right in a minute here. And I don't know. I don't know what I want yet. I guess I like to see a Ramatra come out. Maybe an Orisa. I think both work very well. And alrighty, a Reinhardt to start us off with on the side of Garnet Valley. Very much a decent enough brawl comp to the point where you can make something happen in any way. Nikto swapping over from Cassidy to the Bastion to start us off. And oh, okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. But you know what? We're gonna see how this goes. Going into map number 1 here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is very standard stuff, you know, stuff you really do expect a lot. The commanding shout's already getting utilized, and I do think that we're going to be seeing CB South get to this middle area a lot faster than what we could see from the side of Garnet Valley. Yep, Butter's already way too overextended, and it's going to be a little bit of difficulty going through, but with the tank who is at a very low HP line, he's just going to be able to mow them down. There's going to be a little bit more damage here. There's going to be commanding shout coming out once more. Blade comes out through, and Rigid Blade finds nothing, but he keeps going in. Butter's trying to find something, but it's not going to happen just about yet. The Hinder comes through. It's going to be a Jumpy Chicken falling first, and the hack comes out from Sneaky Turtle. He tries to find more, but there's not going to be anything coming through from that. And okay, he gets detected, but at such a low HP line, will he get found out? And the answer is no. Duct tape falling down once more. This can be Jolly finding another one onto Nikto, and a little bit of regression is coming through. Garnet Valley had a little bit of a push at the start, getting so much damage, but it's just not going to be for long. With Lil Pothole finding 2 at the end there, it's going to be a big fight in the favor of CB South. Going forward, you know, I mean, I think both teams really did a little bit of deep damage there. You know, Garnet Valley was able to take point at the very start, but just got flipped so quickly from the side of CB South. Oh my gosh, Butter's already at a very low HP line. There's gonna be the axe coming through. It's gonna find nothing but Sneaky Turtle getting found out. You know, that is not what you like to see, but from a player like Sneaky Turtle, that's gonna be expected. But all right, the shadow comes through. It's finding nothing. No Jumpy Chicken's gonna get taken out. There's gonna be the next one, and it's gonna be a trade out. And all right, even with Jumpy Chicken's phenomenal stance there, it is not gonna be enough. He finds his one, but it was not enough to get this fight. And with 40%, CB South is not looking to have any losses today. There's going to be the artillery coming through here. Doesn't seem like Nikto is going to find anything with it. Unfortunately, there's going to be the pulse, though. And even after Sneaky Turtle takes out Lil Pothole, he was not enough to take him down for long. Finding that kill, he's going to be pretty happy about that. especially since he gets a lot faster than what a Soldier 76 can. But Butters finding the pin. There's gonna be a fire strike, getting no use out of it though. But a big one coming through. Not gonna be enough though. Kanye's gonna find that amazing damage onto Butters, and there's gonna be the God PJ finding the next one onto Jumpy Chicken. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Sneaky Turtle gonna find something, but it's not gonna matter. With the Nikto falling down, it's gonna be Sneaky Turtle getting teared down by Jawwick. With 4 ults on the board still. Oh my gosh. CB South really just... They're not having a hard time whatsoever right now. They have the Rampage, Deadeye's available for them. Coalescence could definitely sustain their tank for more than enough time. And even if they get low enough, there's the beat to just completely cancel all pushes. And that's going to be the objective. No touch in sight. And, you know, they just got to take him down just for safe precaution there. I mean, this is a map, especially Control Tower. It really is like, you take it at the start, it's very difficult to really make a comeback. And okay, look at that. There's gonna be the Reinhardt swapping in here. Alright, it's just... Seems like it's just over. And the Butters is playing into it too. Oh no, the one take. Okay, no, they're swapping off. I was about to say the one take that really makes Reinhardt good to play against is just, I mean, if he goes back on that, it is... But Butters is gonna have a very bad day. Okay, yeah, okay. This is not... I don't know how I feel about those changes, though. I feel like the Zen could have been really powerful here. But... I mean, I don't know how I feel about the Mercy. It just... I don't know. Alright, immediately Butters taking a little bit of damage here, but with 40% already found, there's going to be even more, but alright, that is not going to look very good whatsoever with the JQ at half HP. He's going to take a little bit of damage here. Butters very split off from the rest of his team. We'll see if CB South is going to realize that and capitalize, and it looks like they will. All 3 Sinking Greens going out. There's going to be the bubble. It's going to matter for long with Butters almost getting taken down. Will he fall in the end? The answer is no. And that immortality field is going to keep him up for another more day, but with 100% on the beam. I think he might just be able to push through and push through. He will, but no, it's not going to be enough. Jawwick finding that next kill, and with Duct Tape getting resurrected, they're still in the fight for the side of Garnet Valley, but it looks like they are just going to be making this last even longer to lose. Sneaky Turtle taking a lot of damage. He tries to go on the right side, but he's on the point, but without any sustainability, it's going to be difficult. Jumpy Chicken is going to get counted out, and Kanye North finding Sneaky Turtle. That's going to be even more damage. I mean... These ultimate economy look insane, you know. We still only see Sneaky Turtle at 70% on the ultimate charge. I don't know what's been happening over there, but with a side of CB South, who just has 100 on the beats immediately here, it's going to be hard to make something happen. Obviously, the Valkyrie's going to get popped. There's going to be the counter ult to ensue, but oh my god, the sticky grenades are huge! And the Deadeye comes out as well. God PJ is going to fall down. This might be the time where Garnet Valley can finally make their way in. There's going to be the Reds, though, on the God PJ, and Duct Tape's going to get Rez out as well. Post supports finding themselves back in, but the Graviton Surge not allowing anything, and Garnet Valley looking to take this point at least once. And Butters still at such a high amount on his charge. This might potentially be more available fight wins for them. The only problem with that is they use a lot of very powerful ults to win that fight. They are left with a dragon against a lot more, and Sneaky Turtle. What was the play there, my boy? That was not what you should have been doing there whatsoever. There's going to be the Rampage coming through. Lots of damage as well, but the Immortality Field's going to be able to counter it. Not going to be looking good, but there's going to be the first one to fall. Jumpy Chicken's getting down as well. Little Pothole's going to find one, and he finds 2. And that's going to be the fight going way over to the side of CB South. With 75% on the board, there's going to be the knife coming through, and Sneaky Turtle getting found out again. I don't know what his game plan is here, but you cannot be allowing this Junker Queen to capitalize on you as much as he is. 90% has been found. Butters swapping over the D.Va to try and make the push happen here. He's not going to be able to touch yet, but it seems like he might be able to get it in time to really make something happen. There's going to be the touch. It's going to be a lot, but not going to be enough to find Nikto's life. With more coming through, Butters going to get demeched, and there's going to be more. There's going to be the Immortality Field, but it's not enough. There's going to be the God PJ dropping the Kitsune Rush, and that's going to be a 2-0 in the favor of CB South. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. You know, you really can't be letting that happen. Garnet Valley, you know, what are we doing here, boys? We gotta make the comeback, and we gotta make it happen now. I mean, it really just seemed like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like based on what I've seen from the team, just the compositional errors they're making is really what's... I don't know. I feel like having Jumpy Chicken on the support role, it doesn't make a whole ton of sense to me. I don't know. I feel like there was just so many times where he really was just... He was making so much value on the Sojourn pick, and I don't know why he's not on there anymore. Putting him on the support just doesn't seem to be working too much, and I don't know, it just feels like Nikto is really just carrying this entire, like, damage part of the lineup between Sneaky Turtle and Butters. Does seem like both sides, I mean, they're talking about Volskaya, and I want Volskaya, and I don't know whether or not we're going to be seeing it, but I would really hope that this was not a joke in choosing, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Volskaya really can just show a lot of promise here, and I don't know. I feel like you can really get so much damage out here. All right, there's going to be the Blizzard World band coming through. I am... you know, they got my hopes up as usual. Can't love it, can't hate it though. Interesting that they really went for it. I don't know. I feel like if you're a Garnet Valley, I feel like that's not something you really want to be banning away here. I think that a real problem that they're facing right now is just the lack of ability to brawl. And if CB South can really make you go onto the King's Row based on their ban here, I think that that's going to bring a lot of damage. All right, the Eichenwald ban comes through as well. Okay, yeah, I don't totally love that, but you know, okay. I mean, well, I don't know how that's gonna work, since I feel like that's a map that they could definitely beat them on, but at the same time, I don't think they totally care. There's a lot of big poke and dive maps in this map pool right now, so besides King's Row, there's not a whole lot they can really do. Oh, switching the ban over to Preso. I mean, I guess that makes sense. And I don't know. I think that there's a lot of ways that this could really go wrong based on what's going to happen here. I do think that both teams really do need to continue to show the dominance that they want to. Since Garnet Valley did not have a great first map, they need to make the comeback. And CB South, they just have to keep playing their game. But, you know, you drop off even a little bit, it's going to be very difficult to continue to do that. And it, I mean, all right, King's Row. I'm going to just say it, I hate that pick. I mean, you already tried running the brawl into them once, and it was very clear that CB South had a very much better understanding of that compositional pick. And unless you're going to try and run a poke comp, it doesn't really make sense. And oh my god, why is Butters on support? I don't know if they just did this wrong or what, but I am okay. Alrighty, let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I am not looking forward to whatever this has to be, but yeah, I guess we just gotta wait and see how this is gonna go. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that they want to play Brawl if Duct Tape is on their team, since he primarily plays Baptiste, and that's really like only that great with that composition. And oh my god, Butters is playing the Baptiste. Okay, what in the world? Okay, I am very excited to flame him for this at the end of this. And okay, what is happening? Oh no, the Roadhog gets pulled out. I mean, I guess you can combo that with the May, and it's not too bad. You can easily get a hook off onto someone like the Junker Queen and maybe make something happen. But in this scenario, I feel like when there is a... Okay, this is gonna be difficult. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I don't think that Widow's gonna stay on Widow for too long. Most of the characters on the side of Garnet Valley can pretty easily maintain their distance from it. There's gonna be the cleanse already getting utilized along with a wall, and the God PJ almost falling down. However, it's already gonna be countered out by that. Alright, Nikto finding the kill. What's up play? Could Garnet Valley potentially do something here? Jumpy Chicken's gonna get fallen out, however, and without the Mei, it's gonna be a lot easier to just push in here. You have the advantage, and especially since Mei has no movement-based abilities, I think that CB South is playing a little bit too calm here. You need to push in, and the speed boost being activated. There's going to be the commanding shout pushing through, going to the right side. There's going to be Nikto falling down immediately. He's going to get the hinder off, but it's not going to be enough. Almost falling down. Garnet North going to fall down, and Duct Tape as well. Getting pushed to the ground, and Butters falling. Both supports gone. And it's just a tank who's not going to be having a fun time here. There's going to be the Lucio falling there. Never mind. That's the main. He's going to get taken down as well. And with 2 minutes 50 seconds remaining. Okay, Garnet Valley. You know, I don't totally know what was happening there. They're swapping over to the Tracer and the Zarya, which I prefer in the in this scenario, but even this doesn't seem great. Well, Pothole already has the duplicate available. Okay, what are we doing here? Alrighty, lots of damage coming out. There's gonna be a shout coming through as well. There's a lot of sticky bombs and a lot of damage coming through. Butters falling down immediately. There's a lot more people that they need to catch off guard, though. Will Powell's gonna be able to get that massive heal, but it's gonna be Sneaky Turtle falling down. I don't know what you're doing, buddy. Why are you going in the room with 4 people? You are a tank. That doesn't mean you are invincible, though. What are we doing? Honestly, it doesn't even seem like CB South is playing that well, but with just so many people pushing up like crazy. Kanye North finding Duct Tape before he could use the Fleet Footwork to get out of there. This is going to, this is a rough match. Garnet Valley not having fun already. You have a tank at half HP. What are we doing? Okay, there's gonna be the emerald. Okay, what are we doing? That didn't even hit him too. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is well, this is a match to definitely be watching. Alrighty, big amplification matrix to stop the push, but I mean, just one little. Okay, 4 ults here. They don't have the beat. So if we could see Sneaky Turtle build his way up to a Zarcraft, that might be enough. But alright, the Rampage gets thrown through. There's gonna be the Immortality Field to use, and there's gonna be so much value already shown. And with the hinder on Jumpy Chicken, he was unable to get himself with the recall. And okay, Duct Tape falling down immediately to the God PJ. It's gonna be 1 player remaining on the point. And okay, well, I mean, you know, it's not over yet, but you can give him that much. 3 ultimates are remaining on both sides. Sneaky Turtle's going to be able to build his way up to the grab, probably before what we're going to be seeing from this Lucio on the opposing side of CB South, which could definitely be detrimental if they're able to get a big grab, but, you know, Butters falling down immediately. To the hole as well, you know. That's not going to be looking great. Duct Tape as well falling down, and with a bubble on him, Kanye North just going to keep going. The supportive echo does exist, and he's showing it right here. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Big duplicate. 2 tanks. Back in Overwatch 1 here. Although I guess one of these tanks was from Overwatch 2, so you know. Never gonna see that again, but alrighty. Butters, what are we doing here, bud? Alright, they still have a chance. You can't say that at least. Jawwick gonna have a 1 ult. He's not gonna find anything though. Big grab by the looks of it. Finding 3. And that's gonna be Jumpy Chicken finding another one. There's missing Turtle gonna do something, but a little Pothole finding 1. He's going for the comeback. Breaking down a lot of value here. And there's Kanye North finding even more. Jumpy Chicken going down. But it's 1v2. Both the supports are remaining. But Kanye North, he has other plans. He likes the odds of a 1v2 happening. But the Doomfist has returned and he's coming for blood. Kanye North dropping back, but will he fall down? Yes, he will. A little bit of an overextension from him. This is those mistakes that we saw CB South making earlier that they really do need to fix here. Lil Pothole gonna be able to find Butters with a little bit of overaggression from the Lucio. That's going to give Garnet Valley a big down step here. Jumpy Chicken pushing a little bit too far, almost finding Little Pothole, but instead he's finding himself in the pot, and that's gonna be the hole taking him out. There's gonna be even more value with duct tape falling as well. So much damage, and there's gonna be this seismic punch, and it's gonna give a lot, but it's not gonna give enough. Kanye North falling down, but there's gonna be Nikto as well as Butters getting taken down as well. There's gonna be duct tape as well. No more supports, and a big Suzu to end off this fight and end off this round. By the looks of it, Sneaky Turtle falling down, and this just looks like it's going to be very difficult to God PJ trying to make something happen, but Nikto's gonna fall down as well. And with 2 minutes 36 seconds on the clock, CB South is taking that first round.
Score 0.
Yeah, I mean, just seemed like not a lot could really be done to stop him. I mean, yeah, you can't say Garnet Valley did too bad there. They held for a little bit towards the end, which, I mean, I don't know, it just seemed there's just so much going wrong there. This was the problem that I was thinking about when we saw this starting. I just don't think that, I mean, a player like Butters, he plays very aggressively, as we've seen, and that's okay when you're playing on tank. When you're on that support role, especially in a character like Lucio, where it gets very easy to play too far up, it is very hard to really get value there, and I think we saw that a lot in that first round. Moving him over to the Ana pick, I think that this could definitely find a little bit more value, since it's a lot harder to play aggressive as a Ana instead of the Lucio, and as what we saw in the Baptiste. So I'd like to see how well this can go. I like the double flex support idea, and I do enjoy that they're really making something happen with the Hog here, especially since they've seen that they don't really need a Kiriko, since there is no Ana being run from the side of CB South, because, you know, you switch to that Ana, it's going to be very easy to just completely mow down Sneaky Turtle. But without it, you know, I mean, obviously there's some stuff you can do. Nikto almost falling immediately. This is not looking good. Jumpy Chicken getting a little bit of damage, but the pulse grenades do not find a kill, and we'll see if Sneaky Turtle is going to be able to find a hook. It is not happening yet, almost falling down immediately at 400 HP. Just keeps going, and he keeps trying to find something. There's gonna be Jumpy Chicken starting off the fight. There's gonna be a hook coming through, but it's on a tank, and the anti-nade coming through as well. That's not gonna look great, and Jumpy Chicken's gonna fall down after a little bit of over-aggression here. There's gonna be Nikto going for more, and he's gonna be able to find it. Duct Tape's gonna find down Kanye North, and it's gonna be a big immortality field to save the day here. And okay, I should not have counted Garnet Valley out so fast. They are really showing a lot of promise here. Cleanse has already been utilized, and with a hook coming through, this might be even more kills. Sneaky Turtle gonna be able to find one. Echo in the air, unable to get taken down just about yet. It's gonna be hard to really stop this, but I mean, 2 ults have almost been built up for the side of CB South immediately here. We'll see if that Deadeye can really find anything, though, because there's a lot to stop it. You have the sleep, you have the hook. Both can get you out of that Deadeye very easily. But if you're able to play it on a flank position, well, I mean, that's not a flank position, but it's still fine. And Butter's going to get fallen down. It's going to be baiting out the immortality field. There's going to be a push coming through, and there's going to be a lot of damage coming in as well. The Sticky Bombs aren't going to find much, but it's going to find 2 as well. Little Pothole finding Duct Tape. There's going to be Jumpy Chicken falling as well. Nikto keeps trying to find some value here, but at 100 HP, it's not happening yet. Kanye North going to find him out, and with Sneaky Turtle. Why are you Oh my god, this guy has no clue what he's doing. There's going to be the pulse grenades coming through, and Sneaky Turtle, and he gets all in spawn. Okay, Garnet Valley is not having the time right now. There's gonna be the poke coming through as well. I don't know why we use 2 ults in our spawn, but okay. I don't totally understand that, but you know, there's gonna be a hook. You know, finally we're seeing something here. Jobly getting fallen down, but there's gonna be a lot more ults. There's gonna be a little bit of a big thing. Oh my god, and we're ult dumping here. There's gonna be the beat and the duplicate coming through immediately, and they're not gonna find anything. Sneaky Turtle is able to force them out of that duplicate. That's so big value. However, they just need to wait it out. And please do not ult and spawn again. Alrighty. I mean, they still can that combo with the visor and the amplification matrix, but there's gonna be the rampage coming through as well. Little Pothole finds one. There's gonna be the immortality field dropping as well. Duct Tape's gonna fall down, and there's Jumpy Chicken dying to the rampage. And the Little Pothole, he is not stopping yet. He is going on his own rampage, finding Nikto here. I mean, I gotta say, you know, this is like what you like to see from the attackers. They're not really utilizing their ults, and they're trying to build them up to win these fights, which I think is what you want to do here. And I think this is like a problem we're kind of seeing from CB South. They're not really like playing their ults that fantastically. They only have one remaining after really spawn holding like crazy. Finally, though, we're going to be seeing the amplification matrix come through, and it's going to find a lot, but there's the anti-nade coming. Then there's going to be the fall as well. There's going to be a little bit of a cleanse come out, but it's not going to come out in time. Jawa going to fall down as well. There's going to be a little bit more, but unless this visor can find something, Nikto's going to get the kill. Actually, that's going to be very much the value you want to see. Will Jumpy Chicken be able to find the Lucio? It doesn't seem like it, with an insane low pod hole kiting for his Lucio. That's going to be a little bit of a misplay, I believe, but you know, you don't hate it. I think Garnet Valley is really showing a lot of promise right now, and lots of nades coming through here. Commanding shout goes out. There's going to be the visor, and okay, this is definitely not a visor. I don't even know what I'm saying. That was the opposite of a visor right there. Okay, Nikto falling down to the, and there's going to be a little bit of a hook, but it's going to find a lot of value. The God PJ at half HP. Will Sneaky Turtle be able to follow him down? It doesn't seem like it. Oh my gosh, both teams not having a great time here. Honestly, though, I did not expect this to be nearly as close as what we are seeing right now. Is this going to be the start of Butters as support player? There's going to be an insane Kitsune rush coming through, though, and oh my god, why, I just jinxed that like crazy. I mean, that was what, 2 ults? Oh, okay. Garnet Valley, I mean, even they used a couple there. I think at least, I mean, Nikto is nowhere close. Jumpy Chicken, nowhere close. Sneaky Turtle, nowhere even close. Oh man, 3 ultimates on the side of CB South, though. That's not going to be looking great. There's going to be the hook coming out, finds nothing. But they're doing, I can't even hate on Garnet Valley, though. They're playing so well right now against such a dominant team. Duct Tape falling down, Jumpy Chicken falling down as well. Nikto's gonna get shot down, and Butters as well falling down. Sneaky Turtle, why are we healing? Just die, thank you. This is something that really makes me sad, bro. Like, your whole team is dead. You're just staggering yourself even longer than you have to. Okay, we're gonna be making a swap over to the Torbjorn here. Interesting pick. I mean, I don't totally love it, since it's going to be pretty easy for Low Podhole to just drop all 3 sticky mobs on it and break it down pretty easily. And yeah, he doesn't even need to. Jumpy Chicken's turret already gets fallen down. There's going to be cleanse, though, so maybe this was the play to go for. Nikto getting massively stung by the bombs, and okay, Rampage comes through. There's going to be a hook, but it's not going to find anything. Ganya North's going to be able to find Nikto here, and it's going to be in Laptop try and make something happen, but what they don't realize is there's going to be nothing here. Sneaky Turtle's going to keep trying to get himself out, and it might just happen. He's getting some value here. It's very good, but will he be able to get out with the insane Will Pothole on him? It does seem like it. You know, he shows mercy when he feels like it. Compassion is something he has learned in his days, but there's the duplicate coming through, and he's just playing passive. He doesn't want to fight on that nanoed. Oh, I know. Yeah, he was playing for the hook there. And I think he's going to be able to find another one by the time this thing ends out. No, it will not. Nikto's going to be able to drop him down, but the biggest deadline is going to be able to bait something here. It's okay. I don't know why I said that. It did basically nothing. There's going to be an artillery strike that is also going to find basically. Yeah, there's lots of ults here. I mean, they're clearing out the location, but they're not really finding much value in the actual matches. And alright, Kanye North falling down, an insane molten core from the side of Jumpy Chicken here. Finding 1, finding 2. This might just be the point where we're gonna see GVHS make this point happen here. They're looking good, they're looking strong. We'll see how well they can really maintain this, though. Lots of value coming through. Lots of ults will be utilized if this can even get back. But the sling comes through. Kanye North falling down. There's going to be Consumer Box come through. By the looks of it, yup, there it's going to be. Hinder comes through. Sneaker falling down. There's going to be another one onto Butters. Jumpy Chicken trying to make a play. And it's all up to Nikto here to really stop anything and make this fight happen in their favor. But it looks like he realizes this is not it. With 15 seconds remaining, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. Butters needs to make the touch. And honestly, it's gonna come down to the wire here. There's gonna be a up coming through. But what are we doing? Our team, you don't have time, but that doesn't mean you throw. Jumpy Chicken is the only one remaining, and there's nothing they can do. CB South takes this as in a 2-0 fashion. A lot closer than I would have thought, but not close enough for Garnet Valley to take the win over CB South. And oh my god, Kanye North. I don't think he had a single bad rampage the entire game, and right there, that shows it. Even with the immortality field, he still just goes in and just he can't die, and I don't understand it. This team is too good. CB South is that was certainly a match. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. And I mean, I think we might be having another match tonight. I'm not totally sure on that one, but if so, definitely be sure to come back for that. But we will be back with you next week for sure.